Well, storms wreaked havoc around the News Channel 18 viewing area, but surprisingly, the damage didn't appear to be as severe as expected in the Lafayette area. As Kristen Crowley reports, even a house that was struck by lightning left no evidence of destruction.
We were sitting here watching TV and lightning came in and struck the house, I guess. It was like everything was just, we can't explain it really, but the house filled with smoke and the fire alarm went off and the heater had heat coming up off the floor like it was like you could fry an egg, I guess.
Keely Stern was at her friend Natalie Moore's house when it was struck by lightning. And while at the time she says it was scary, no harm was done.
No damage, thank God. We're glad that we're safe.
I'm just blown away. I think I'm still in shock. Yeah, it was so bright and so loud. And then when the house filled up with smoke, that's when we got scared and the fire alarm was going off.
And there were more close calls just down the street.
The wife and I, we had just walked outside and just to kind of see what was going on with the storm, and the tree was kind of just hanging there, and the neighbor came out and checked to make sure it didn't hit her car.
Winds reached between 60 to 70 miles per hour. As Jeff Moody and his son clean up the damage the wind left behind, Moody says the storm did take away one thing.
I seen branches flying, yelled at my kids to get down the basement, and I turned back around and our tree just was gone.
Police blocked off the area at Kossuth and 26th Street to clear out the 4-foot wide tree similar to this one. And while Moody says the ordeal was scary, this little guy has found the bright side in the storm wreckage, a souvenir.
I'm going to learn them to make a hunting sign.
Kristen Crowley, News Channel 18.
Well, in Carroll County, there have been many reports of downed trees, especially within the Delphi city limits. A tree fell over half of Carrie DeMorris's home during the storm. She says the house was already struck by lightning during a storm on Monday. She and her kids were at home when they heard a loud noise. She says she didn't know what had happened.
The tornado sirens went off, the wind picked up, and then all of a sudden it fell. So I didn't know if it was a tornado that hit the house, and the kids were on the other side of the house and the laundry room for shelter when the tornado alarms were going off. And so I just went to the door and I could see it was still storming out, so I just saw that the tree was on the house.
The Delphi Fire Department came out to chop up the tree and to remove it from the roof, but Dormis says they will have to wait for insurance to determine just how much damage was actually caused. Now, as of 10 o'clock this evening, more than 600 Duke Energy customers in Tippecanoe and surrounding counties were without power. 65 Titmont customers were without power, 50 in Tippecanoe County and some in Fountain County and Montgomery County. There were many lightning strikes and high winds reported in Cass County. The high winds demolished a barn and ripped off a garage roof. But Cass County fire departments were unable to confirm any fires had started as a result of the lightning.